The diplomatic chamber aboard the Zephyr station hummed with the sterile efficiency of alien technology. Lisa Chen stood with her arms crossed, her jaw tight as she watched the holographic projection of Ambassador Kelthor of the Vraxian Confederacy. The ambassador's chitinous exoskeleton gleamed under the station's artificial lights, his compound eyes reflecting 1,000 fragments of contempt. "Your species continues to embarrass itself," Kelthor clicked, his translator rendering the insult in perfect, condescending English. "Deathworlders, that is what you are. Born on a planet so hostile that it breeds nothing but savagery. You have no place among civilized species." Max Rodriguez, standing beside Lisa, felt his fists clench. As the human delegation's military advisor, he had endured 3 months of this treatment. 3 months of watching the Galactic Council dismiss humanity's every contribution, every plea for fair trade agreements, every request for mutual defense pacts. "Ambassador," Lisa said, her voice cold and measured, "we've provided you with our medical technology that has saved millions across your worlds. We've shared our agricultural innovations that ended famines on 7 Confederate planets. We've asked for nothing but basic respect." Kelthor's mandibles clicked, and what the humans had learned was laughter. "Respect? You wish respect for doing what any civilized species would do naturally? Your innovations are crude compensations for your primitive biology. Your medicines are poisons refined through trial and error on your own populations. Your agriculture is the desperate science of a species that knows starvation." Behind the Vraxian ambassador, 3 other alien dignitaries nodded their agreement. The insectoid Threxel, the gelatinous Morphid delegate, and the crystalline Shardian observer all shared the same dismissive attitude. To them, humanity was a curiosity at best, a threat to be contained at worst. Max leaned forward. "Then let us leave. We'll return to Earth and our colonies, and you can continue your enlightened civilization without us." "Leave." Kelthor's eyes seemed to glitter with amusement. "Oh no, Deathworlder. You misunderstand. The Council has voted. Humanity's expansion will be regulated. Your colony on Proxima Centauri B will be transferred to Confederate oversight. Your mining operations in the Kepler belt will cease. Your species will remain confined to your solar system until you prove yourselves capable of peaceful coexistence." Lisa's face paled. "That's a blockade, an act of war." "It is management," the ambassador corrected. "Your kind cannot be trusted with freedom. History shows us what Deathworlders do when unchecked. You are predators, survivors of a world that should have killed you. We will not allow your violence to spread." Max felt Lisa's hand on his arm, a warning. But he was done with warnings. "You know what your mistake is?" Max said quietly, stepping forward. "You've studied Earth. You've seen our wars, our struggles, our evolution through blood and hardship. And you learned absolutely nothing from it." Kelthor tilted his head. "Enlighten me, primate. You think being from a death world makes us mindless brutes?" Max continued, his voice steady, but edged with steel. "You don't understand that it made us adaptable, resilient, creative. Your species evolved in paradise worlds where food was abundant and predators were few. You built your civilization slowly, peacefully over millions of years." He moved closer to the hologram, staring directly into those compound eyes. "We built ours while fighting for every breath. We learned metallurgy while ice sheets crushed our ancestors. We invented agriculture while megafauna hunted us. We reached for the stars while plagues and wars threatened to destroy us every generation. We didn't just survive, Ambassador. We thrived." "A colorful speech," Kelthor dismissed. "It changes nothing. The Confederate fleet is already moving toward your Proxima colony. Compliance is not optional." Lisa's communicator chirred. She glanced at it, and Max saw her expression shift from anger to something harder, something dangerous. "Ambassador," she said softly, "I just received a transmission from Admiral Kimura. You're right that your fleet is moving. 12 dreadnoughts, 40 cruisers, and 100 support vessels. Impressive. Then you understand the futility of resistance." Lisa smiled, and it was not a pleasant expression. "I understand that you've never actually fought a war. Not a real one. Your conflicts are ritualized, slow, governed by treaties and honor codes thousands of years old. You've forgotten what it means to fight for survival. Is that a threat?" Kelthor's tone carried a hint of uncertainty for the first time. "No," Max said, tapping his own communicator. "It's a history lesson." The holographic display shifted. Suddenly, the diplomatic chamber was filled with tactical overlays showing the space around Proxima Centauri b. The Confederate fleet hung in formation, magnificent and orderly. And then the overlays showed what else was there. 300 human vessels materialized as their stealth fields dropped. They had been waiting in the darkness using technology the Confederacy didn't believe humans possessed. Fast attack ships, carriers, arsenal platforms bristling with weapons that violated every galactic convention on proportional force. Peace ended the moment your fleet moved, Ambassador, Lisa said. You wanted to see what Deathworlders do when threatened? Now you'll learn. Kelthor's composure finally cracked. This is madness. The Council will destroy you. The Council, Max replied, exists because no species has challenged it in 10,000 years. You've grown comfortable, complacent. You forgot that the universe is not inherently safe or fair. You forgot that survival requires more than arrogance. Lisa's finger hovered over her communicator. Admiral Kimura is awaiting my order. Call back your fleet, Ambassador. Apologize to humanity. Grant us full council membership with equal voting rights. Or learn why Earth is classified as a death world. The chamber fell silent except for the ambient hum of technology. Kelthor's compound eyes flickered across the tactical display, calculating odds that his species had never had to calculate before. Finally he spoke, his voice lacking all its previous condescension. I will convey your terms to the Council. You have 1 hour, Lisa said. After that, we stop asking nicely. As the transmission ended, Max let out a breath he hadn't realized he'd been holding. Lisa looked at him, her expression grim. Did we just start a war? He asked. No, she replied. We just reminded them why wars should be avoided, especially with species that know how to fight them. Outside the viewport, human ships held their positions in the darkness, patient predators waiting to see if the lesson had been learned. The Deathworlders had spoken. The galaxy would have to listen.